Check 1, 2. Is that working? These stupid audio things. There we go. Okay, we got sound, right? Got sound. I haven't done one of these in so long. I don't remember how to computer anymore. Let's see if how's the lighting? It's okay. Hey, how's it going? Sound okay? I think. Let me just double check my sound here. Yeah, there we go. We're good. Sound is on, so that's this mic here. Let me just check that. Yeah, we're good. Okay, there we go. I thought sound video okay now. Right on. Just gonna open up this green slime. It's mutant ooze from Ninja Turtles. That's what I drank. All right, so what is the topic today here? My first electric guitar. I'm just joking. I know what it is. I'm going to talk about my first electric guitar. I didn't just get it today. This is my first guitar from years ago. So let's wait for maybe a few more people to join in. I don't know if people get notified when I click live or if they already get a notification before that, but check it out in a sec here. So I've got a couple amps. We got that one turned on. I'm going to play through that a little bit. Let's just plug in and see how it sounds and then get chatting. The point is to not make it peak. So let me see how I can do that. I'm just going to play it back so I can hear myself for a sec here. Yeah, it's not bad. It's not too loud. I just don't want to. I don't want to play louder than the vocals. So how's it going, everybody? It's Thursday night here. Thursday night in Canada. Well, I guess North America. Reverb is heavy. I was going to make this, well, this is just like a Q&A, just chat, whatever you want to chat about. I was going to make it a Q&A about my worst gear. And I was going to ask everybody what their worst gear is, like worst guitar, worst pedal, worst amp. Then I thought, let's make it positive. So you can tell me your worst stuff, but I'm going to show you my first electric guitar and maybe the story behind that. I was going to do a full video on that, and I thought maybe that's not that interesting. I don't know. Let me just try some tones. Is it loud? Okay, I will turn down the amp though. That's what I was worried about. It's a loud amp. It just might be the mic too. I don't know. All right, so. Goodbye through the big wall bites back. Sit there and sulk. Sit there and bawl. Never used this mic for singing before. I don't know how that sounds. Sometimes you suck, sometimes you So this is, so this was my first electric guitar. Well, it's still an electric guitar. I don't know if you can see on the front. I don't know why they did this back then. This is like I forget if it's a 2002 or 2003. I took the neck off once. I forget because whenever I bought it, I think it was a year old from a local store here, but it's a Mexican standard. I'm trying to get in the light there. The stupid dummies used to put the serial number on the front because I think they wanted to make it noticeable that this wasn't the American standard series, which, you know, that's been replaced by the Pro line and the Player. So it didn't come like this. This isn't originally how it was. I pretty much modded everything out with, like, I had this, it was just normal chrome color, everything. And over the years, I've kind of ripped everything out and replaced it, except for the frets and the ferrules on the back. So just one sec here. Still hot here in the summer. Sorry if I haven't read your message and replied. I'll take a look in a sec. So I was in a band, and I was heavily inspired by a band called Radiohead. And basically, if you can see those pickups, I'm trying to get some better close-ups. This webcam doesn't really show stuff in focus as well. Yeah, there we go. They're Fender lace sensors. They're not just lace sensors. They're actually Fender lace sensors. So somebody pulled these out of a Fender guitar and sold them on eBay. I bought them used. So that's a blue, and that's a dually red humbucker. It's the same configuration that, if you guys know Radiohead at all, there's a guitarist, their main guitarist, Johnny Greenwood. I was trying to make his guitar, basically. So that was the inspiration. The whole gold thing, I don't know. It's just kind of happened. I think, you know, back in 2003 or 2004. So this was like a new bridge, and I had to route out a hole here. I didn't actually do that. I didn't know how to do that at the time. My friend Pat in my band, he's our bassist. He did the routing, and I pretty much watched him do everything. I added this kill switch later on a few years ago. It's one of my first videos on YouTube, actually. And it's just like, let me know if this is too loud, but let's see. Kind of like a trem that you're controlling the speed on. If you're not careful, it's like an arcade button. So do some cool stuff with it. I just don't know how to use it that well. I don't know. It's gimmicky, right? So, anyways, hey, how's it going? Let me scroll up and say hello. How does that sound with the mic and the guitar? Because I don't know how it sounds. I'm not listening back through headphones, so. Yeah, I think that's that's my first guitar. Thanks for watching the video. Good night. I'm just kidding. If you have any questions, yeah, just shoot me a question and I'll take a look below there. So I'm trying to think of some stories with this guitar. I gigged with it for years. I had this. I always had two guitars at a gig. So I had this one and I had an American Standard, and it had just the regular single coils. And I didn't know that much about tones and pickups and stuff like that back then. This is a long time ago, way before YouTube, way before anything. I was just playing, right? I didn't know about gear. Like, this was the amp I was playing with. It's a solid state red knob. It's just like, had pedals going through that. I didn't know anything about tube amps. I didn't know anything about anything. So this was a guitar that was sort of my backup. But then once I added these lace sensors in here, I actually played this more than my American Standard, which ended up selling because I wasn't using it. Kind of regret selling that, but anyways. And you know, the whole black and gold thing, it's kind of people either love it or hate it. I don't know. I think it's okay. I used to have the white pick guard on here. I think it looks better with the black. And then somebody kind of pointed out that you're kind of doing like a David Gilmour thing there with the Radiohead at the same time. I didn't really think about that, but I am. And that's two bands that I like, Pink Floyd and Radiohead. So more so Pink Floyd recently. I didn't really get into them maybe in the past 5 years. I didn't understand them. I didn't know who they were. I remember trying to listen to some Pink Floyd albums, and I'm like, this album has 5 tracks, and they're like each 10 minutes long. I don't understand what I'm even listening to here. And then I finally got them. It took a while. Sorry, stuff's gonna make me burp. Usually in my videos, I'm burping all the time, and I cut it out. Once in a while, I leave it in though. So maybe I'll just leave it in these ones. So the Pink Floyd thing, yeah, I didn't get into them until Shine On You Crazy Diamond. When I heard that song, I know that song's really old, something clicked, and it was the clean tones in that, and ever since that song. So sorry, let me go up here in the chat and see if there's any questions. Not Pepsi Max. That's what Shane would be drinking right now. Fender Frontman 15. That's been the only bad gear I've had. I learned quick what not to buy. Oh yeah, okay. So I did mention, I said, post your worst gear ever. And I was going to do a video talking about the Fender Frontman 10G. I did one a while ago, and I just got to I think I reshared it or reposted it, reshared it in my community tab. And it was a video I made a while ago, and it was like, can I take that amp? That's, if you guys don't know, focus keeps going in and out. If you guys don't know, that's Fender's like entry level, like that's their first, and that autofocus is crap. I need to turn up the lights a little bit. That's Fender's entry level amp. What's that? It's too bright. These cameras suck. This is Logitech. Okay, so that's Fender's entry level practice amp. It's the one that they kind of, I think they throw it in with all those square bundles. And I mean, it sounds okay, clean. I say in the video, I'm like, don't buy it. I don't recommend it. Get something like, get one of the little mini amps that exist now, the Katana Mini. Shut off the light. Maybe I got too many lights on. So yeah, it's not an amp I recommend. But I mean, if that's all you can get your hands on, and I'm not knocking anybody for trying it, because I mean, you know, that was my first amp. It was $250. I played with that for years, and I didn't know the difference, right? I mean, it's okay. I still like it, but let me just look here. Sorry. What made you like Tellies more than Strats? Nick is asking. It was, yeah, so going back to why I got this, it was totally my obsession, I guess obsession is the right word, with Radiohead. And the reason I got into them so much was it was kind of one of those things, and maybe you guys can share your experience if you have something like this too. It was like back in '97, I saw Radiohead. I didn't even know who they were. So I was 18. I got concert tickets for them. I knew like Creep. I knew a couple of their songs. I didn't really know them that well. And 18 years old, went to a small venue, like 5,000. I think it was 5,000 people in the crowd. And so if you can picture, it's like a conference room. It was like this, it was called the Congress Center in Ottawa. And it's basically a conference room that it's like carpeted flooring, padded walls. And so you can sit on the floor, and you're sitting on like, it's like sitting in somebody's living room kind of. And it was pitch black. And so the band came on in pitch black. And whatever the first song was, it was called Lucky. All you saw was the silhouette of the band and this orange light and the sounds and stuff like that. And I guess sometimes at a young age, not like I've done this more than once, but they say there's an impressionable age. I read once, like between 18 and 21, the music you listen to in that time frame might be the stuff that sticks with you the most. So that's what stuck with me the most. And then I didn't learn guitar for another maybe 4 or 5 years before I got my first guitar, but all the guys in Radiohead had tellies at one point. Like actually, there's 3. If you don't know the band at all, there's five members: drummer, bassist, 3 guitarists, and sometimes all 3 guitarists had tellies. So I just thought that's what, I don't know. I thought that's what, you know, you just kind of copy things that you like, right? So the lead guitarist, Johnny Greenwood, has a red knob Fender, and it was all I could afford at the time back when I started my band. So, and then he has a Vox AC. I think they play Vox AC30s. So I was trying to, you try to emulate something that you like, even though I'm not trying to play exactly like them or anything like that. But so I'm scrolling back up here. What is your profession? Jesus is asking. What's your profession? Are you a studio guy or audio engineer? I'm a nobody. No, I work in IT. That's my profession. I do like 9 to 5. It's kind of changed recently with the COVID thing. I'm working from home, but and then I did do the band thing for like 4 years. So like an original rock alternative kind of thing. So, and I was a singer and songwriter. I wrote all our songs. We weren't. There's another thing I cut out of my videos. We weren't a cover band. I learned guitar, forced myself to learn guitar quickly, and met a few guys. This is back way before. This is before smartphones or any of that stuff. So I think I put like a post up on like a message board or something saying I wanted to play in a band, and like, which is kind of crazy. I couldn't even play guitar. Basically learned guitar, wrote a bunch of songs, and it forced me to get better quickly and be able to play live. So I can play and sing at the same time. I'm not a lead guitarist for sure, but and I lost my place. This stupid chat thing. Somebody's asking me. So I'm not a musician or anything like that. Come on. Where are we going? I like Telly's more than Strats. Yeah, Telly. So I started with Telly's, and I tried. I wanted to like Les Pauls, and I just couldn't get into it. I don't know if it's the shape when you're sitting with it, or I think there's something with the maple necks. Shane's saying I need gold earrings to match. Maybe I have some. I don't know. Rezorak TV. If I'm saying your name wrong, it's on purpose because I can't read. I really like your Telecaster build videos. Thanks. Those, if you guys have seen, I've done a few. I've done three or four Tele build videos, like, and one Strat. And I call them assembly build videos. A lot of people complain if I say it's a guitar build because I'm not carving the wood and cutting the shape and everything like that. And then I usually, it's just semantics, right? People saying assembly instead of build. Like, you're not building a guitar, you're assembling one. I'm like, yeah, I know, but it's still work and I'm still doing it. Those take me weeks. Usually it takes a while to think of what I actually want to buy. And that's the fun part, is picking your own stuff. So some people say, like, what a waste of money. You're just basically making a player Telly that you're not going to sell. And I know that. I'm not trying to sell it. It's something, I'm picking all the parts that I want. And there's usually a theme. Like, I've done roasted maple necks on all of them because that's a new thing, and I like that. Yeah, so somebody else is saying here, Isaac's saying this is a Gilmer style Telly, which I didn't realize I'd done. It kind of is. So it's single coil and humbucker. Very interesting pickups. They're pretty hot. Like the little bit muddy. Like, it's definitely not your typical Telly sound, right? Let me know if that's. I gotta catch up in the chat here for a second, and I'll play some more tones after. Wish You Were Here was one of the first songs I learned. I still haven't learned that. Oh, I hate this when you're scrolling down. Okay, sorry guys. I haven't done a live stream since March. I'm out of practice. I had to read and play and talk and think, all that stuff. Let me say my first guitar was a Glary Strat. Is that those ones, the really cheap ones that are like, Daryl Braun, I think he just did one. I haven't, so many guitars out there now. Like I'll just give you perspective. If anybody knows prices from back in the day, like I think a player Tele today in the States might be like $6.99. In Canada, like $9.79 or something. When I got this, it was $4.99 Canadian. So it probably would have been $300 American or something. And this is my only guitar that actually has wear on the fretboard all up here, which is kind of cool. From playing and sweating and getting dirty and getting it dirty. I'm not getting dirty with my guitars. John's asking, so a while back you sold off your gear, just to keep a few Teles. Then you recently bought a bunch of guitars. Were they bought for just video content, or do you intend to keep them all? Most of them are gone. Yeah, a lot of them. So this year, starting around February, March, I started trying out I found a bunch of deals on Amazon. They had a bunch of Squire guitars where there would be like $100 off. So I just jump on it and try it. And then I decide if I like it, if I want to keep it or sell it. And I've gone through most of them. I've kept all the builds that I have, kept all the Player Series stuff. I have a Starcaster. Maybe I don't know if you see it there. I'll bring that out after too. Yeah, so I've gone through a bunch of guitars this year. So I'm basically cycling through guitars, picking what I like to keep. Yeah. Usually taking money, putting it back for other guitars. It's like a vicious cycle, you know. Hi, Great Vanzini. Welcome. Glad I finally made it. Yeah. Can you sing for us, Simon Finch? Joe Biden pickups. I want to say Joe Biden. Can I sing? Sure, I'll sing in a sec. I just want to catch up here for a sec. I'll sing, you know what? I'll figure out something. I'm going to crank the reverb on the Princeton that's hiding behind my chair. I can't believe how crappy these cameras are. Maybe I got to upgrade my webcam. It's just so... Or no, sorry, it could be the stream. Yeah, I wasn't even thinking about that. It's probably the YouTube stream. I'm just going directly through YouTube right now. The Glary. Is it Glary or Glary? Glary? It's Glenn and Larry. They got stuck together. $9.79 for the Player. Yeah. Should have bought a Squire. House 05. Hey, thank you very much for the super chat, or whatever they call them now. Are they called super chat still? Live of your content. Respect from Thunder Bay. Hope you're staying safe. Yeah, we're doing pretty well here. I think you guys in Canada in general, we're doing pretty well. I think Ottawa, I don't want to talk about too much, but Ottawa had like 10 new cases today, but overall we're doing pretty good. We're in like a phase 3, so stuff is open, but everybody's wearing masks. Zatmandu bought my first Tele 3 weeks ago, butterscotch Player. So like this, probably this same guitar, right? That's one I'll never get rid of. I always say that and then I sell stuff, but I'm serious. That one for sure. So I love the Player pickups. Yeah, the Player Series, Casey Leasing, Alnico instead of ceramic. Yeah. Okay, so we got 59 people. This might be a record for, I don't do these very often, so people are probably like, what the hell is he doing? I've done some live premieres, but not too much. How's that? Is that loud enough, the guitar? Because it's really hard to judge if it's going to be... If I ever listened to Sonic Youth, no, but I know about them. I know Radiohead was heavily influenced by them. It's just one of those bands I haven't listened to. Alex is asking, do I like Blur? I only really know a few of their songs from sorry, song 2 and like basically their singles. I don't really know their stuff that well. They're one of the bands. Blur is one of those bands, those British bands, where you can actually hear the guy's accent through his singing. Usually that's I forget the there's a term for that, where when people sing, the way somebody like with a British accent or something, when they sing, the vocals come out without the accent. I don't know what that's called. Okay, I had an idea for a song. What the hell was it? I don't know if you can hear those trails. That's the, what is it called? Terra Echo pedal from Boss. It's like this. Check this out. Really hear more? Breaking my room. Uh-oh, breaking it. You can hear this. So, one sec here. Trying to catch up. Where's this stupid thing? Where's my manager? I don't see the. Okay, I don't see it there. Yeah. So getting back to this guitar. If you're just joining us, this was my first guitar, and it's been modded completely, pretty much. The only thing I haven't changed is the fret wire. The wiring is original inside. It's got the original pots, and I've done a few videos on it. So this guitar is a standard Mexican Tele, and I still stand by the Player Series stuff, and the Mexican made Fender stuff is solid. And I say that because I gigged with it for I guess I was in that band for like 4 years, and it was solid. Never had an issue with this guitar, ever. Not once. I just really wish they hadn't done that. I showed that earlier. Why did you put this stupid serial number on the front? Made in Mexico? They just wanted you to know, right, that it's not an American, because you can't tell otherwise. What? Sorry. Catching up here. Hey, Ambrose. Thank you very much. Cheers, Landon. Who are your favorite YouTube channels you tune into so far? You know what? Let me go look at my subscription list. I got so many that I don't remember. Lately, they're not all music stuff. If you're talking about just music channels, I always watch In the Blues, like what Shane does. Robert Baker, and Another guy I like a lot is Dave Simpson. And if you haven't seen those guys, well, I mean, Robert Baker, I'm sure most of you would know. And Shane from In the Blues. Maybe not Dave Simpson, I don't know. I just want to show how kind of, hopefully this doesn't peak the mic. I can't really tell if it's going to. And that amp is down really, really low. Sorry if you can't see it. It's the Princeton. I'm playing through the Princeton. We've also got that one. Maybe I'll switch over to that one after. Thanks, Shane. Check is in the mail. Here, let's see. Probably should have put the pedal board in front of me so I don't have to keep turning around every time, but you know, whatever. Sorry, let me get back here. There's a bit of static when you move. Check the connection at the guitar jack. Oh, is there? Yeah, you know what? It could be this thing. Maybe I'll switch to wired. Just give me a second here. This is one of these. It's getting blurry again. New X. I'm gonna change it. One sec. Give me a sec here. Rewiring. Reconfig. Stop looking at my bomb, you cheeky monkeys. Okay. Plug in. Never had all this wireless. Yeah, why am I losing my choking? Never had all this wireless stuff back when I gigged. When I stopped playing around 2000, maybe the last time was like 2008. The band I was in, but probably the last time I actually played live was like 2014. It's been a while. And when you get out of practice, there we go. That might be better. Oh, thanks, Colton Miller. Thank you very much. Came across you a while back, and when you first started YouTube. Oh, cool. Thanks. Yeah, I didn't just start this yesterday. It's been like 4 years of, 4 years of trying to figure out YouTube. Honestly, still don't know what I'm doing. Like when I say figure out, I mean like I've tried to make every single type of video, trying to get that viral hit or something. It's just not gonna happen. Sorry, I'm coughing. I don't know what how's going on here. Okay, so hopefully this sounds a little bit better here. Dennis is saying, great seeing Landon on Phil's live stream. I guess I was on. I usually tune in on the Friday for a couple minutes. He gets a lot of people on his live streams. Okay, so hopefully that sounds. Zatmandu is asking, does it stay in tune pretty well? This guitar stays in tune unbelievably well. And it's actually, I don't know if you can understand this, but this guitar over the years, it's kind of grown on me, and I've fine-tuned it a little bit. It has the best setup I've ever done that I've never been able to do again on another guitar. Like I've done the full, just the action and everything. Yeah, I mentioned before, it's got fretware. Not fretware, sorry. Oh, it does have fretware, but it has fingerboard wear. And I like that kind of old, worn down stuff. We're in Canada. Is Landon? I'm in my basement. I'm sorry. Paul's asking. I'm in Ottawa. Casey, what is the best affordable amp for practice? About 40 watts. About 40 watts. So tube, or it depends what you want, right? And the sound you want. It's kind of one of those. I always say, like, what does best mean to you? What is best? Because, I mean, I'm trying to get a certain sound. I'm not trying to get a metal sound. I'm usually in my head, I'm trying to get alternative rock sound like Radiohead or something. And that's the sound in my head that I'm trying to get out. So I don't play like super high gain. So I've always gone to the Vox amps, or now I've kind of gone to the Fender. I have my AC-15 in the other room right now. I'm just got it out of the way. I'm planning on doing a video. That's tube and that's solid state. And I know people that concept in video has been done to death, but I'm trying to figure out a video to compare the two somehow. I'm dying. Sorry, that's not funny. I shouldn't say that. Just the air is pretty stale in here. I got the door closed, so. All right, scroll down. Let's go here. No, why does it do that? Just lost it again. Okay, somebody's saying positive grid spark. Just got mine 2 weeks ago. House is saying that. After waiting 5 months, the wait sucked, but it's great amps for practicing. I've heard really good things. I saw actually there's a post. I think Steve from Boston and Daryl Braun and two other YouTubers are doing a live stream or something on. Is Positive Grid the company, and Spark is the model? They're doing. I think they're doing like a showcase or something tomorrow. I don't know. I'm not. Maybe a couple of years ago I would have got on top of that, but I've kind of gone back in reverse. Like I just got this Princeton amp, and I'm just putting a couple pedals through it, and that's all I want right now. I've done the I've done the digital stuff. I've done the katana, right? And I'm just trying to keep it simple again. And yeah, I don't know what my point was. Padded pedal room. Landon, how you doing? Hey, I'm doing good. Mitch. Hey, Mitch, I recognize your name. I remember seeing you here before. I was going for a player tele. You got American Pro. Awesome. I have an American Pro. It's right. I wish this camera would focus a little bit better. Maybe if I turn that light off. I've got an American Pro Deluxe Shawbucker. I almost sold it. I'm glad I didn't, because I played that through my Princeton, and it's amazing through that. It's one of my favorite guitars through the Princeton. It's awesome. Sorry. So yeah, I'm hearing good things about the Spark. I don't know what they've done that's different. That's really good. I'm not really sure, because I haven't really paid attention to it. If I'm not interested in something, I usually don't pay attention to it too much. Like my kids. That's not funny. As if he said that. That's getting deleted. Don't worry, this isn't live. Just got mine Saturday. Okay, another one. Yeah, that's what I heard. They were they like a Winter NAMM thing, and then Winter NAMM. So was that January? That's the Winter NAMM, right? And then I guess they got pushed back really far or something. That's the story I heard, that and nobody was getting them, and they weren't getting shipped. So I'm just checking something out here. Computer's getting hot again. Shane just shared my stream. Thanks. We're doing pretty good here. 78. I think the last time I did one of these, I might have had 30 people. And I did it. I remember I did it because I did it on my birthday. It's March 27th. That's where the 27 used to be for my Lando 27 music name. Hello from Germany, JK. Hello from Germany. Hey, how you doing? Still getting a click every now and then. Doesn't sound like clipping, but socket loose. Oh, sorry. No, maybe I'll change guitars. I hate when it does that. Not connecting tight on your cable. Yeah, I don't know. Still getting it? You're my tech support. Let's switch up guitars. Let's switch up to something a little bit different. Hold on a sec here. So this is my first guitar, and that's all done. We're done with it. I'm selling it tomorrow. I just wanted to make one more video about it. We're selling it, getting rid of it. How about this guy? Mean Green Machine. We'll see if this is noisy. Oh, I ran over my cables. Son of a. That's what happens. That's what happens when you don't know what you're doing. Sorry. There we go. Oh, that's weird. It's not showing up. Like, that color is not what I'm seeing in the room at all. So it's, yeah, whatever. This is Seafoam Green. This is it's probably a little bit more muddier. It's my first Mustang, and I really don't like that part of it right here. So I'm probably gonna saw it. I'm probably gonna take a saw and just cut like right there, or just draw a black all over it to hide it. I don't know. It's just this thing. It's just something I don't like about it. But I like the pickups. These are supposedly P90s. Somebody was arguing with me in one of my videos about it, that they're not really P90s. I don't know. I don't care. Could be right. Maybe it's not officially a P90 unless it's on a Gibson. Oh. So let me go back up here. What about amp sims? I've always played an AC30 down Nico Blues, but I had to sell them because I'm poor now and bought Positive Grid Bias, $48. Oh, okay, cool. That's what works. There's an Nico Blue in the Princeton I'm playing. That was one of the reasons I got it. Riku is asking, what do you do for work? I'm in IT, so I'm like sysadmin, computer stuff. This is just this is basically a hobby. I said I would why does it do that? Such a whiner. When I watch back my videos, I sound so whiny. I need to be more positive, right? That's why my YouTube channel is so small, because I don't do the fake excited, hey guys, check out my new guitar. I would rather not be on YouTube if I was like that. If you have any questions, it's $10. I'm just kidding. It's $6. Hi, Ivan. Greetings from Ecuador. Hey, how you doing? What time is it down there? You might be in the same time zone as me. Simon, nice to hear your hero origin story. Thanks. If you weren't tuned in earlier, I was talking about my first guitar and my obsession with Radiohead, and that's what got me into guitar. I didn't actually, I didn't really explain the full thing. So I saw them in '97, blew my mind, right? Where you're just like, it was the kind of concert where I knew some of their songs, and then when I'd go listen to an album of theirs, which I didn't know that well, I could hear that song and visualize the live performance. And something about that, you can't have the same, you won't get the same effect unless you've seen them live. I don't know if that makes sense to you guys. Like somebody else just listening to the album is just music and they'll hear it for what it is. But I have that connection to a live visual sound and, stage performance that ties in to every time I hear that song. And it's just, yeah, that's what got me into them. And then, so the actual getting a guitar, I didn't have any money. I was a student. Had a friend. Well, I still have a friend, a good friend of mine, and he was in a band. And they actually they were signed with Universal Roadrunner. I guess that's like, I think Theory of a Dead Man, their label. Same kind of music or whatever. And they were signed and they had an album. They were on like Much Music. They were in a band called High Holy Days. So I was friends with the bassist. Still am friends with him. That inspired me to buy guitars and start playing, because I was like, hey, this guy's doing this for business. And then I saw the business side of being in a band, and that turned me off. But I'd already bought the guitars, and I was trying to learn and just wanted to play and stuff like that. So, Ulf saying, "Hey, Lando, what's up? Hey, how you doing?" LRT, just in now. What's your favorite guitar to play? If I come down here, usually it's if I come down here, I never leave here. It's usually Telecaster. That's my favorite guitar to play. No, of all these ones that I have. So I'll tell you how many guitars I have first. I got a lot, but it's not crazy. Like I know a lot of people have like crazy collections. I have 7 Telecasters, right? 3 of them I built. 3 Strats, a Starcaster, and a Mustang. So I'm kind of getting up there. Yeah, and an acoustic. So I'm talking over 10 guitars. But I tend to cycle through them. So some of these are probably gonna be gone in a year. Like I don't even know. Sorry. Brian's asking, have you ever had any tellies slip through the wall hangers? I don't know if you've seen a video I did where I built a guitar. I put a guitar together. I did have one fall through. I didn't have the tuners on it yet, so it was just the headstock, and the headstock just slipped right through, and it fell on the ground, and it didn't damage it. It was okay, but this is Seafoam Green, and if you're seeing blue, it's totally the lighting in here. Maybe the lighting is just in this camera. I don't have any anything set up. I'm just running straight through YouTube through this camera, and I don't have any color correction or anything special set up. Maybe I'll. Put some dirt through this. Let's see how this sounds. If that's too loud, just let me know. That sounds so good. That's the tough pedal to work with. That's the DS1, the Boss DS1. Putting some. I never really said how I learned guitar, and again, I'm not a great guitarist. I don't ever say that I'm a good guitarist. I usually say I'm not a good guitarist. So when people insult me, it doesn't hurt my feelings because I know my skill level for guitar. Back in, it was like 2003. There was no YouTube. I bought some software. I don't remember the name of it. It was like learn how to play guitar on CD-ROM, and it would pop up a QuickTime video. I think the first song I learned to play was like Silent Night or something like that. And just, sorry, because somebody's just asking here, any tips for a guitar newbie? The hardest thing that I remember starting off, and again, I'm still not great. I'm not a lead player. I can't, that's just, that's how I think lead players, they do both hands like that. The hardest thing was chord changes, just open chords, being able to do that. And that's weird that you don't even think of it now. So practicing that, just learning the basic chords. I don't know much music theory. So like when I'm hearing people talk about, I understand a lot, but not in depth. The people are talking about, I can't even spit it back out because I don't even know what they're saying. I know some scales, major, minor, pentatonic. I know open chords. I don't know, like when somebody's like the 7th and an 8th and a 5th, and I'm just like, I know that might mean the 5th note in an octave. I don't really know. So hold on. Sorry, I just lost it again here. One more guitar. How are you liking the Gilmore Strat? I'm liking it a lot because it's very vintagey sounding. I have the Player Strat and I have that, and they're very, very different. Pat a Pedal Room, you got to tell people what much music is. Okay, that's true. if you guys know, like, I'm thinking back, like, I don't even know if they're around anymore. It's like Canada's MTV. It was for music videos, right? I love to hear the ones that got away stories. John Gonzalez. Oh, if you're talking about my friend in the band, yeah. They were signed. They had like, the music industry is not great. Like, I mean, this is back in 2003 or 4. They were signed. They did one album. They had like 3 singles. They were released on Much Music. Something happened. I don't know if it was a story like the lead singer. I don't really know what happened, but they got dropped by the label. So I don't know if it was album sales or who knows, right? It's but it was cool because he would. So my friend's name is Jeremy, and he would come to town and they'd be playing with like a big band, and I get to go in behind the scenes kind of and hang out backstage and see what that was like. So it's interesting to see that. But I mean, it's a lot of work, and it's like athletes. The chances of making it big, as you know, as these big artists do, was very rare. So I saw the rise and the fall, and then let me try to catch back up where I was here. Sorry. The chat's not scrolling past me. All of a sudden it'll bounce and I lose track where I was. Sorry if I missed anything. Just it's $15 if you want to resend your question. I'm just joking. I don't care about that stuff. Hold on. Wow, I really fudged this one up. If I swear, I go to hell, right? You know what? I don't swear in my videos just because I swear in real life, obviously, but I just to avoid them being. I don't know if YouTube does anything to that anymore. I'm shaking my table now too. Tech support. Let's go here. Oh, it's not the other guitar because the click is still there. Somewhere is not connecting properly. You wearing a clip-on mic? No, I don't have a mic on at all. It's does that make a noise when I touch that? Maybe it's the Bluetooth and that. Oh, I got the delay pedal on. Like, what the hell's going on? Sorry if there's that clicking sound. Does anybody remember Steve from Boston? He had a clicking sound for like years in his live streams. I don't hear it. You know what? Let me just let me turn up my sound so I can listen back and actually hear if I can hear what it is and figure it out. Because did I set a reminder for my own show yet? Let's see. Did I set a reminder for my own show yet? Let's see. Did I set a reminder for my own show yet? Let's see. I'm an idiot. I'll never be able to hear that. I've got the feedback. Screw that. Okay. Sorry. Okay, let's try to catch up here. 74 people. Thank you very much. 50 thumbs up. Whenever somebody says, hey, there's like, this is just an example number. 100 people in the chat. There's only 30 likes. Just remember, you have to be signed into YouTube to be able to click like or to leave a comment or any of that stuff. So I always tell people that I'm like, it's probably people that aren't logged in. They're just watching they don't want to sign in because they don't want their life stolen from Google or something. You know, I'm just gonna have to scroll to the end. If I'm, oh, there's all that chat here. What we got here? Oh, what's this guy doing? Okay, Daddy's Love had a lot of comments. Oh, sorry, I'm saying that wrong. It's Deti's Lovi. There, I said it. I get so many comments on saying things wrong, like the Boss Katana. It killed me to say katana in the last video I just did. Smash that like button. Sorry. Will I ever do a bass build? No, probably not. I have a bass. Where did I put it? Oh yeah, I have a bass. I have a jazz bass, Squire jazz bass, and I did like an upgrade mod video on it. So if you go look on my channel, I rarely use it. I use it for like backing tracks when I want to slap at a bass. Hold on a sec here. Let's do a little switch up. I'm gonna spring out. I'm gonna switch guitars here. I'm gonna try to keep up. Hold on. Keep up with the chat. Bring out something a little bit different. I'll move some stuff out of the way here. Sorry, guy. Oh, that didn't work. No, I'm just gonna open the door for a second here. This should get some vomiting. This is a polarizing headstock. Where the hell is my lead? Either hate it or hate it. This is another YouTube. This is another Radiohead connection thing. The lead guitarist plays a Starcaster, an original Starcaster though, not this thing. But I like this guitar. This guitar is pretty cool. It's my only hollow body. On here. Oh, I think the mic was clipping. Sorry, it's not. Sean is a Cubs fan asking, have you tried a mahogany body? No, I've never tried. I don't think I've played a mahogany. Might have had a mahogany body. That's a tongue twister. Mahogany body on the Epiphone Les Paul that I had a few years back. I think it was mahogany. So these are wide range humbuckers in these, and they sound really good with a lot of dirt. Probably not when I play it, but when they're supposed to sound really good with dirt. That's really low. Sorry about the noise. So this is a Fender Starcaster. This is like the reissue that they did. They did it from 2013 to 2018. You can see it there. I like the Underdog. I like the weird stuff. This is a weird looking guitar, and I like that because that's what I like. It's like once you see the shoe, it looks like a shoe, right? You can't unsee that. Paul Rudd gonna slap at a bass. That's the reference, and that's the number one comment I get on my videos recently is that you gotta stop smoking. I don't know what's going on. I don't never cough. No jokes. Oh yeah, so what I was gonna say is the number one comment I get on my voiceovers. Whenever I do a voiceover, people say you sound like Paul Rudd, and you look like the guy from Green Mile. So I had to go Google that. This is not a classic vibe. Somebody's asking there. Sorry, Mark. This would be the what did they call that series? It's made in China. Is it called the not classic vibe? Modern Player series, I think. They don't make the line anymore. I wouldn't be surprised if this is the exact same guitar that they do with Squire Classic Vibe now. Hold on. Let's get some of that. Yeah, it's weird. I've never like going from tellies and then getting this. This is such a big body too. It's like it's 9 pounds, but you can do some cool feedback stuff when you stand in front of a speaker. And I totally stumbled on this. I was looking at getting one of the Squire Classic Vibes because they just re-released those last summer, I think, but they were sold out. I think they were like back ordered till like May. I was looking back in February this year, and then everything fell apart with COVID. And I happened to find this at a local store, brand new. Well, I mean, not brand new; it's used, but it's like mint condition. It's like the person bought it and stuck it in a case and didn't use it. So it came with a really cool case. I did a video on it. If you guys want to see a video on this guitar, oh, there we go. Yeah, I did a video on this. One of my least watched videos ever because I know that a lot of people don't even know what this is. Ooh, that's a second. Tune already. Anyways, Starcaster. Somebody just said it's like they took Les Paul and hold on, where did I see that? Gibson and a Fender had a child. Yeah, pretty much. The history with this one, I just actually did like an article about it for my. I have a channel, not a channel. I have a web page that I'm starting to do a little bit more. It's called guitarsandtech.com. I'll put a link to it just a sec. Yeah, and so I looked up the history, and it was competition for. Let me just bring this up. This is actually something I just did. It was competition for Gibson, right? And it failed miserably. So there we go. You can check that out later. Patted Pellerim's asking, can you play Take Your Time? Sure, you can play that. I have an original song that I did like a single maybe a couple years ago. I think it's on iTunes and stuff. I when you're doing everything, Shane, you can agree with this. When you're doing everything, it's hard to remember everything. Does that make sense? Like I'm talking about YouTube. Like when you're the guy that thinks about the videos, edits the videos, creates the videos, releases stuff, it's hard to remember things that you've done. So I forgot. That just reminded me. But that's a song I actually used to play in my band, so I can definitely play that. I'll play with a different guitar, though. I'll pull out a different guitar. Need more dirt? I'll give more dirt. Hold on. I'm just going to answer a couple more questions first. Do you have any good practice modeling amp recommendations? Modeling amps. See, I kind of got away from that. I had the Katana 100. Kills me to say that. I had the Katana 100. I say Mario, right? Mario Brothers? Mario. I'm really not the best person to ask for that these days because, especially with modeling amps and tech, if you fall out of the loop, it's like every 6 months or every year, the stuff changes so quickly that probably the Katana still, or the Fender Mustang, is it GTX? I got no dirt on this right now. Hold on a sec here. Try and some more stuff. Here's my cheat here. Oh, I'm a little bit out. I'm in a basement, right? So any when the weather changes, it really affects the tuning on the guitars, and the weather fluctuates quite a bit here. Do you have a buyer in line for that Telecaster that you're selling? If you meant that one, I was just joking. I'm not selling that. That one I would never sell. And I've never sold anything on Reverb. I was thinking of it with all the restrictions, but we're actually doing okay now in Ottawa here, so I'm comfortable selling stuff in person to people. And I've done that. LRT saying a question about your builds. Why'd you do that? Jumped up. Are they solo by chance? No. Well, actually, sorry, a little bit. I buy stuff like Amazon, eBay, black market, guys in the alleys at night. No, just joking. eBay, Amazon. Solo, I bought some stuff from them, but it was through their eBay. Was it through their eBay? Yeah, they had like an eBay, or it was through their Amazon. All these stores, all these big sites like Amazon, they have third-party resellers, right? It's usually other companies that use them to sell through them, if that makes sense. So I did buy stuff from Solo. I did buy a neck. The neck for that, the Gilmore, was through Solo. If you guys don't know what Solo is, I'm talking about Han Solo from Star Wars. I bought them from him. No, Solo is a store in Barrie, Ontario. They just they sell kits and they sell. I think they're just like guitar parts. Collab from you and Shane from In the Blues. What kind of collab? Shane, what kind of collab could we do? I don't even know I don't play that well, and Shane plays too good. So it'd be like, what's an example of somebody that's really crappy and somebody that's really good? That'd be the kind of collab it is. I'd love to hear. Sorry if you hear the tapping there. I'll use my trackpad here. I hate when I hear a thumping like, hey, stop putting your hand on the table where the microphone is. Stop that. I've probably been doing it the whole time. Love to hear the Starcaster through Vox AC15. I did a video, pretty sure the video I did on my channel, if you look at Starcaster, go do a search. It was through an AC15. Fender Blues Junior or Hot Rod Deluxe? Well, you know what? That reminds me. I don't know, because I don't know the Hot Rod Deluxe. I asked people, I'm like, hey, Fender, I want to get a Fender clean amp, Fender Blues Junior. Should I get that? I don't think I said that. I asked something. I don't know. What am I talking about? It's getting late. It's not even that late. Wake up, you wuss. 10:40. That's nothing. I'm usually up till 2. Yeah, so Fender Blues Junior. I wanted to get that because it's like $800, $900. I know that's expensive, but I'm like, that's decent. That could do that. That's fine. And then somebody's like, no, don't even look at that. Get a Princeton. I'm like, Princeton. So I went and looked. I'm like, they're like $13.99 in Canada. I'm like, that's way too much. $13.99. Come on. And then this one somehow, the light's on there, blue light. I don't even know how I saw that, but it has the blue Alnico speaker, 12-inch, right? Did I mention that? It's a 12-inch, not a 10-inch. So I'm like, oh, that sounds pretty cool. And I Googled it. And actually, one of Shane's videos came up, but it's not the same amp. He did one that's like a 68 Princeton with it's blue, but it's a bit different. Sorry. And I'm like, hey, that looks pretty cool. And it's take the price of a Princeton, add the price of a blue Alnico Celestine speaker, and that's what the price of that one is. But I loved it so much, and I have no regrets. And it's exactly what I wanted. So I that doesn't help your question at all. Sorry. So if anybody has any recommendations for modeling amps, I really am out of the loop with that. I can recommend this amp. I can recommend the AC15 head I have. It's just in the other room right now. And I really like that one. It's got the attenuator on it. So, and Mark is saying, dude, your Princeton amp is just sick though. No, it's healthy. It's okay. I'm just kidding. I'm all about the words and twisting the words. I have this thing about words and spelling mistakes and grammar. I don't know. I'll twist words. That's my brain. It's messed up. Let me switch guitars, and I'm gonna play that song. See how I can play it under pressure. I'm not playing under pressure. I mean like, what do I mean? I don't know. Okay. Hold on a sec. I'm gonna get this one. This guitar. This is the one that I almost sold this to pay for the Princeton, but what did I end up selling? I think I sold my kidneys and blood. No, I'm just kidding. Is he ever serious? No. Why is he talking to himself? This should be in tune because I just played it. This is my Tele Pro. By the way, it's got the nicest neck. It's got the rolled edges, and it's just like... Try to play that song in a second. Hold on a sec here. I don't know. You guys might cringe at it or whatever. You develop. Sorry, I'm doing the same thing. Get a tougher skin for sure. Going through all the comments, not these comments, but on videos. If you ever think of doing a YouTube channel, here's my advice: don't do guitar and be prepared. That's it. Great advice, isn't it? Have you ever played on a Michael Kelly guitar? No, I don't. Is that? You know what? I think I've seen. I think that name Michael Kelly is that. I'm trying to remember. If you guys know Agufish, Hunter's channel, I think he did a Michael Kelly or a few, maybe them. I don't really know them. Shane's saying, I think I can recall about 100 pedals and the other 400 are lost on me. Yeah, that's what happens when you release a video out to the wild. It's easy to forget about it. Did Fender had something also like Starcaster Coronado 3? They did. I think it might have been, was it Coronado? There was another hollow body, I think, at the same time. And from what I know, this is just from reading stuff, right? I don't know how much of this is true. This is during the CBS era, and it was a big failure. I think they made them from 1976 to 80 or something like that. They're a bit different. Like the The original Starcaster was a string through. That one's like more like a Les Paul. What do you call that? That bridge? I can't remember the name of it. So stupid. Hold on here. Which Fender hadn't named the entry level? Yeah, they did a Starcaster. If you think of Squire Bullet, that's usually the lowest Squire you can get. They went even lower and made a Fender Starcaster. I think you can buy them at like Walmart and Costco a while ago. I don't know why. So I'm just trying to catch up here. And then, oh, you know what? I think the finish on this one is a cherry starburst. I'm pointing at the Starcaster that nobody can see anymore. I think it looks nicer than what Squire just re-released. So that, and the tuners are better, are the Fender tuners, if you like those. Robert Clark, hey, how you doing? Hello there. Casey Lee, always saying hello to him. I'm going to say your name wrong, saying hello. Josu Exantegu. Hozu? Sorry if I'm saying your name wrong. I'm really not great at reading names. Get whatever inspires you to play. Absolutely. You know what? And that's why I was talking about the Fender Frontman 10G at the beginning, saying it's not, I wouldn't recommend that amp, but if you can make that work, it's all in you. It's what you like, right? Don't listen to me. Okay. Oh, you're asking, do you have any advice for new musicians who want to create a life with music? I don't know, especially this day and age. Like, things are really changing. I think everything's got to be online, especially right now. Yeah, I don't know. I think it's a tough thing to get into as a career, like just solely doing music. It's just a hobby for me. So, but I do remember when my friend was in the band, going back to that years ago, I thought of it. I'm like, that'd be really cool. But then I saw what happened to him, and that turned me off from it. And they were like, if anybody knows Billy Talent and like Default and Theory of a Dead Man, these are like Canadian bands. They were playing with those guys. Like they were like touring with them and stuff. They're opening for them and stuff. Check them in too first. Hey, somebody's saying hello from Poland. Simon Finch saying JK. One of you is from Holland. From Holland? Poland, sorry. If anybody from Europe is listening or watching, my grandparents, my grandmother's still alive, she's 95. They're from Estonia. So I've got Estonian side. Hey, yeah, somebody's just mentioning about this guitar. This is probably the most expensive guitar I have. I'm not like boasting or bragging about it, but I bought it early on. I wanted the story with this one was I was itching for like a Gibson Les Paul, like actually Gibson and not Epiphone. And when it came down to it, I just couldn't. The price, they were all like $3,500 for a new one, right? And these were like $1,800. And that's the most I will. And I saved up. I used I saved up for a few years, like a year. Like when I say saved up, I mean like so you get revenue from YouTube, right? And I saved that up and used it to buy this. That's a comment I used to see a lot too is I tune up a guitar, start to make a video, and start playing it. So like you could be like this, but then as soon as you push a little bit, wow, this guitar is actually pretty good. If the setup isn't great, you push too hard on a string or something, you can make it sound out of tune. So people are like, tune your guitar. I'm like, it is in tune. And then I'm like, yeah, whatever, who cares? You gotta learn to ignore that crap because it doesn't matter. Surfy Sonic, I like that name. Hey Landon, hey all, how's it going? Dom 7th, what were you into in terms of other bands when you were in your band? This is like, I'm gonna pull up my YouTube music album list. Let's see, because I still listen to the same stuff. So it's very eclectic. I like so early in high school I was really big into Green Day. I'm not anymore, but I was. I'll just list off some bands here if you're interested. Stone Temple Pilots, Space Hog, The Verve, Green Day. Wasn't really into the Beatles, Radiohead, Limb Lifter, Big Wreck, Chris Cornell, Soundgarden I like a lot, Ozzy Osbourne. If you guys have ever heard of Rufus Wainwright, I'm into them. Live, Pearl Jam, Garbage, like that kind of stuff, all over the place, right? Sorry, let's go down here. Casey Lee's asking, anybody ever use an ID Core 100? I had the ID Core 10, and I really like that. That was pretty cool amp, but that was a few years back. It can do like a stereo sound, and it just fills a room. Big Honcho, I'm new to this channel. I'm thinking about buying a cheap guitar, modding it myself. That's what I did. This is, you know what? I'll bring that guitar out. I'll show you that guitar right now. And that's how I got started on all this stuff. If you guys have heard of, I've said this a few times before, Monoprice. I don't know if they even make, they still make guitars. This thing is crazy. This was $69. $69. American. It's rosewood. You can see they got the, try to get some close-ups there. I think they had to stop making these because they were too similar to the Fenders. I think it's a basswood body. This guitar, and then it's got, I took out the pickups. Man, I wish the lighting here. Is it better? There we go. Lace sensor value pack I put on this. How's that? Over there. This was, so I bought this guitar for that reason. I modded it. No sound. That's not good. I modded this one, put in these pickups, and that was the first time I ever tried modding. So the guitar was $69. And it's really out of tune. I haven't played it in a while. All the mods are worth more than the guitar was. So that's the thing. Keep that in mind. You're not going to sell your guitar for the money you put into it. And it's got actually an obsidian wire blender kit. I gotta get this lighting down a bit. The neck on this thing though is amazing. Excuse me. It's like satiny. Looks glossy there, but it's pretty satiny. Let's see what I'm doing here. I'm not sure what setting I'm on. It's got a blender control, so it blends the neck and the bridge. Trying to get some clean tones out of it. This one? Is that a tune already? Sorry, 1 second. I didn't plan to bring this one out. Fail. Okay. Shane's saying, I think Nick in the States, the first guy I saw with was Michael Kelly guitars. Okay. I never. What? Why did I bring this out? Yeah. Okay. So yeah, if you want to get a cheap guitar, it's good. It's good to practice on. Somebody was saying, what's the cheapest guitar? I think Glary. Those ones. That might be a good one. Nicholas Mora. Who's watching from Earth? Nope, not me. Are there cracks on any of your guitars? There was lots of cocaine, but no, I'm joking. That's terrible. See, I'm an idiot. I'm just, no. Are there cracks? No cracks. Musical Highway's asking if there's any cracks on my guitars. No. Would I expect any cracks? I'm not sure what, I don't know really what you mean. Like, did any crack from, I don't know. No cracks. Surfy Sonic, I'm the big shadowy man on a shadowy planet guy. Hey, cool. Okay. That's any other Canadians watching? Kids in the Hall. It was their in-house band. I don't even know how to play it. I learned it for one little riff. I don't remember now. I don't retain riffs and songs very well. I've got, and that, I think I didn't mention it, but that was the number one reason. When I was in the band, I wrote my own stuff and we didn't do covers. I found it easier to play my own stuff and remember it. And also, you're not being compared against the original, right? So let me get this other. I'm just doing guitar switcheroo. I think this knob is loose. Let's see here. Let's bring out something else. Oh, you know what? This one I like. This one's nice. Switcheroo. I need a stage manager. What does that even mean? This was this is a 50 style neck, really fat, really glossy, old style tuners. This one has the I believe it's the twisted telly pickups. 7 1/4 inch radius, so it's a little bit harder to play, I find. But that's the thing, I like having variety in all the different guitars. I never have two guitars with the same stuff. Chris Manley's saying Rufus, so maybe you recognize what I was talking about. Rufus Wainwright. Fender Pro guitars have narrow tall frets. LRT, take care. If you're already gone, sorry. That might have been a while ago. I'm trying to catch up. Shiloh, hello. Hello, Landon and everyone. Dom, so I was jamming the same stuff in university that you were in high school. When I was in high school, it was the 80s. Okay, cool. Yeah, I was in high school. So just to give you a reference, I'm 41 years old. A lot of people think I'm younger. I guess it's just maybe I act like a kid. No, I look younger. I don't know. I've always been assumed I was younger. When I tell people I have kids, they're like, "You're not old enough to have kids." I'm like, well, how old do you think people need to be? Wider pickups for sure. along. Hey, how you doing? What time we got here? When did I start? 9:30. Oh, it's an hour and a half. Okay, we'll keep going for a bit. Musical Highway. Oh my God, was not expecting to see In the Blues here. Is he here? I didn't see him. I don't know who that is. I'm just kidding. He's in the Blues. I'm just being me. Not mean, me. I'm just being stupid. Tragically Hip. I don't know. You know what? I don't know their stuff that well. I like their singles and their hits. I don't know. I don't know how that sounds in the mic because I'm just miking it up with this desktop mic, but it sounds really good in the room. Sorry, let me just catch up here. Man, that stupid autofocus. I should probably figure out how to turn that off. Next time I do this live stream thing in 6 months. Rufus on the Shrek soundtrack. Yeah, he was. Rufus Wainwright. He's like folk singer, piano, kind of like a Billy Joel mixed in with, I don't know, just very musical. I always liked him. He's from Montreal originally and New York. And sorry, I was just mentioning music that I'm into. It's the hair. That's Shane saying it's the hair. I hope I keep it. My dad went bald at 40, but I think you get it from your mother's side, right? And my grandpa, he had his hair right till he died. I would have guessed mid to late 20s. Okay, I'm 28 right now. Simon Finch, 41, you look younger, not at all, like sagging corpse done with life. Well, you know what? I don't know. I mean, I try to stay healthy. Cigarettes and Chocolate Milk. Oh, that's cool. I love that album. That's Want One, right? I saw Rufus play in Ottawa back in 2003 for that album. So that's probably why. Dwight Bailey. Good last name. Really good last name. Everybody, Dwight is my dad. No, I'm just kidding. He's not. I don't know him. How you doing? Oh, somebody wanted to see the butterscotch one. Let's just do... It's right here, actually. Oh, here. Actually, I'll do a magic trick. Check this out. I can turn this white guitar into a butterscotch guitar. Stay on the wall. Don't fall down, please. These pickups, something about the Player Series pickups, I'll be honest, because I usually lie all the time. I hate when people say that. I'm going to be honest, because, normally I'm a liar. To be completely honest, no, I've got the V-Mod pickups in that red telly. And that's basically a pro telly. That's what the configuration would be, right? V-Mod. I think the Player Series pickups sound better. This should be a tune. These just have more bite. They're almost more like a Texas Special or something. Let's see here. Is that peaking? Just trying sure I'm not peaking there. I really want to turn the amp up more because it really shines. I'm at 4. When you go up to 5, it's just like... Yeah, Great Benzini saying Loudon Wainwright's son. That's right. So that's cool. He's not a complete unknown, right, Rufus? He's just not he's not as mainstream as a lot of things, which I like. I like that. It's cool. Metalfish 25, any Aussie? You know what? I really listened to all the Aussie stuff, but not recently. But no, I'd never really learned any of it. It's kind of... then you should start an OnlyFans and only post guitar B-roll, like videos or something. It's really hard to think of playing something right now and trying to read at the same time. I can't multitask. Surfy Sonic, I got one of the black Fender Tele bodies like one of your builds and put in Lindy Fralin hum canceling pickups and Fender licensed all. Oh, nice. Oh, that's cool. That's awesome. Shane, can you do another Tele video? Okay, now I'm caught up. There we go. I didn't even have it a full. Sorry about that. I'm trying to read. And Duke, I would love to do a Tele build with the Danish Pete pickups. He has pickups? I didn't know that. I like his stuff. I like his. I subscribe to his channel. I like his. I just like him. He's cool when he talks. I didn't realize he was what his accent was for a long time, even though his name's Danish Pete. That's cool. So. Oh, do I have a looper going through here? Hold on a sec. I think I might have something going through here. Yeah, I did record something. That should be a lot quieter, but that's the whole point. Oh, sorry. Wait, that's shut that up. Shut up. Just got a looper pedal. I'm playing through the Princeton. It's getting hot in here. What's the temperature in here? 23, 24 in here. See, this room is like an enclosed soundproof room. No ventilation in the summertime. And I've got a heater on right there. You know what? I'm gonna kick in. Maybe not. I was gonna switch over to the Fender Deluxe because I've got it plugged in as well. You know, it sounds okay though. Whoops. Yeah, I will kick into it. One sec here. I'm gonna answer some more questions. A sec. Shut you up. And maybe you can hear it pop. Classic. Oh, it didn't pop. That's okay then. Wired piece of. So that was my. So that's the thing about a solid state amp, right? I never worried about it and the tubes. That was my gigging amp for years. Bought it on eBay, 2005. I've seen them on Reverb. I think they sell for like $600 now. You know what? I'm gonna plug in different guitar though. Were you a fan of Lemonheads? No, I don't know them. Jesse Kit bought the Tornado because of you. Love it. Trust your judgment from now on. Hey, thanks. I didn't end up keeping that one. I told somebody else. It was really good, but I cycle through things. I can't keep all the guitars just because I want to keep trying new ones, but that was definitely a highlight this year for sure. And that one I got inspired to try because of Danish Peep on Andertons. Okay, let me switch up for a sec here. Hey, if you didn't see this shirt, does anybody, one sec. If you didn't see this shirt. I don't know if this is going to sound good through this. I don't have a strap right now. The shirt is says Bayside Go Tigers. If you know that reference, good for you. I don't know. I'm okay with this. This room should cool down a little bit now anyways. Now I kind of want to strap. Hold on a second. Switching between, so this is a 12-inch radius. And I said I don't like having the same thing on each guitar. The only issue with that is when you do switch, it's kind of like, I always say like, I don't know if any of you guys drink beer or anything like that. If you start drinking beer, and you can't switch. You can't keep switching in the night because you get the one flavor, you get the one feeling. I know that's not the same thing. Terrible analogy. Whatever. What I meant was switching guitar shapes, neck shapes, it takes you a minute to adjust, right? So this is a solid state amp. Yeah, Saved by the Bell. Yeah, never worried about the tubes because there's no tubes in it. Super light, it's like 30 pounds, and it's super loud. The main issues with it, the gain channel is just horrible. So I never use the gain channel. I just use the clean, and I always hurl after switching guitars. Why do I keep pointing at it? Oh, the volume. So it goes 1 to 10. The change in loudness between like I can go to 1 basically, and it's just like super loud. Anything beyond that I can't even play. So, but I did play in the band, and it was definitely good enough for that. Somebody's saying Duke Did the address post? I see an arrow on my end. I think I have links turned off just so people don't spam stuff, right? Because people like to be like, hey, I do a YouTube and I can post my channel. It's a grandpa with a YouTube channel. I should see the comments I've had on this one. Overall comments, really positive, right, on my videos and my channel and stuff like that. And I don't know what it is about negative stuff. Like I could have 10 comments, 9 of them could be positive. One could be like, oh, you're the best person ever. And I'm just kind of like, and then the one negative one will say like, used a 3-ply pick guard. He used a black one. That guitar sucks. And I'm just like, I usually brush it off, but it's just, I don't know what people are doing. What's the tube screamer through there? I think that's a lot quieter too, so. No. Sorry if I missed any questions. I haven't been paying attention. Yeah, so playing through the amp there. If you guys have any questions, still got 66 people here. 81 thumbs up. How's that even possible? There's only 66 people. 81 thumbs up. So people did double thumbs up. That's amazing. Dom, are you talking about your YouTube amps? YouTube's amps? Nope. Oh, my dog's running upstairs. No, something else. Somebody vacuuming. I sold, some people might be surprised if you know my history with Vox amps. Super Mini Beetle, I sold that to pay for the Princeton. Plus a bunch of crack. See you, Shane. Shane's got to go for lunch. If anybody's listening, how does that sound compared to what I had before? Because I don't know. Yeah. Duke Neutron, Brian Wampler or Wampler? I say Wampler. Has a fix for loud volume thing with amps. Are you serious? Does he have like an actual thing? Because it's very sensitive. The pot in that. Like I'll show you what I'm talking about. And this is probably gonna not sound good. Hold on a sec here. Let me get a guitar with a strap. I'll switch the guitars again. I'm gonna show you this. Hopefully this comes across. I'm trying to show the loudness issue that I get with this amp. It's on. It's not even on 1 right now. Hey, like my feet. Let me tune this guy first. Okay, here we go. That's really not good. Come on. Technical difficulties. Okay, so the amp is under 1. I'll turn up like, here's how loud. Tiny smidge. That was like, this is 5. It's not usable. I can't even go up to. That's the thing with this amp. This guitar sounds really out of tune. Sorry. Anyways. Back in a bit. Yeah, Shane's got to go for lunch. I think I'm gonna wrap it up. What time we got here? Oh, what? It's 11:30. Wow, I've been going 2 hours. This is crazy. I can't believe people always say this. They're like, I can't believe you've been going that long. I honestly can't believe it's. I'm gonna wrap it up in 2 hours. So we got 8 minutes. So when I see the 2 hour thing there, I'm gonna wrap it up. So, yeah. So this was. If you have any questions or anything, just let me know. I just want to show off. No, I don't want to show off. I'm not a showy kind of person. I can't show off. When I do get a comment like, "Hey, thank you for playing chords and not flashy lead in your videos," I'm like, "It's not an option. It's not an option." Oh, this is really out of tune. Hey, Dan, showed up late. Good times. Hi from Vancouver. Hey, how you doing? It's not too late there, right? It's like it's 3 hours difference. Yeah, we're gonna wrap it up though in like 8 minutes. So why am I so out of tune? Maybe it's my setup. That's the thing. Or it's okay. This is really not. You know, that's the thing I said about switching guitars. Sometimes once you've got one that you've played, switching over doesn't sound good. And this is not sounding good right now. Sorry. Do a search for easiest modification Fender hot rod amps. Okay, I'll take a look. I don't know if it'll work for solid state as well. Nothing wrong with flashy lead. No, there's nothing wrong with that. I just, when people comment on it and say thank you for not doing that, I can't even do that, so it's not really an option for me. I don't have any Les Pauls or Jackson guitars, no. Fender Deluxe 85 solid state. I think it's 60 watt. It's probably from 1989 or something like that. Like it's all vintage, made in America. See, this sounds better clean. It was sounding crappy with that pedal. These are V mods. Oh, the Blue Tail, yeah. Would you ever go GNL? You know what? I thought about it. I don't know enough about the models to know which one to even look at. Like, I don't know I know there's the ASAT. I don't know if that's like their Squire kind of, or their. Tell them you're tired of shredding. I can't even do it. honestly, I can't. That's not my thing. Like my thing was open chords, sing and play open chords strong. Gersha, hi. How you doing? Unfortunately, we're just about to wrap up. A couple more minutes here. So yeah, if you want to share before we go, share what your first guitar was, first electric guitar. If you have one, if you have a first electric guitar, and if you still have it, let me know. GNL Tribute is their budget line. Okay, it's the ASAT. That's the other one. Okay. Okay, ASAT is their Tele style. Okay, see, that's the thing. I don't even know the names. They don't. I'm drooling. So amazed. I'm drooling. Casey, you like the V-Mod? Yeah. I'm not saying I don't like them. They're just different for sure. Like this is what the Fender Pro has, right? I think they're lower output, so they're not as gritty and dirty with dirt. That's a Tube Screamer through it right now. Sorry. All right. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to turn that off. Hang that up. We'll just wrap it up. Well, now you'll hear the pop, I'm sure. No, it didn't pop. That's solid state amps. Sometimes they pop, sometimes they don't. Sometimes you feel like a nut, sometimes you don't. So, we only got like 50 seconds here. I'm stuck on a wire. There we go. So thanks for watching. Oh, sorry, I totally forgot to play the song. Padded Pedal Room. I was going to play that song. I forgot. I can't believe 2 hours went by like that, though. Dennis, Landon Bailey, Daryl Braun, Dave's World of Stuff. My favorite Canucks. Cool. Let me ask you. I know Daryl's like I think he's from like Saskatchewan or somewhere around there. Do you hear a difference in not our voices, but do we have accents, Canadian accents? Do you hear a difference? I'm always curious. Hey, 84, you're from London. I lived in London for 99 for like 6 months. I was there. Cool town. City, I mean, but we are past the 2 hour mark. So I'm going to wrap it up. Yes, you do. What did I do? A few things. Okay, I'm getting Eastern accent. Okay, cool. I can fake that I do not have an accent and that I enunciate all the words. Like Paul Rudd. Sorry. Man, there's no air in here. That's the one problem with this room. Cool. I gotta go. No, I don't really gotta go, but it's I could do this forever, but what am I doing it for? I'm doing it for everybody. I don't know. So, this is just like my videos. I don't have an accent for you. It's just like my videos. Towards the end, I start to just not making any sense. And I forget to look at the camera. No, I don't forget to look at the camera. All right, I'm going to wrap this up. Thanks for watching. Thanks if you give me a super chat. Thanks. That's awesome. I never expect that stuff. Insert ad. I can insert an ad here. I'm just new to. I haven't done one of these since March. So, all right, take care, everybody. I'm not going to say the thing I always say at the end of the video because that's just cheese. Keep fit and have fun. That's better. All right, let's kill this thing. Just going to throw this computer in the garbage. That's how you end the stream, right? Kick it. All right, take care.